Hello everybody, welcome to June. Summer is right around the corner and I know we're already starting to feel the beautiful weather in Toronto and Chicago. Hopefully the fog is starting to lift on the West Coast and everybody is ready for some rest and relaxation over the summer. Please take some time off. Enjoy a little vacation away from the office if you have time to do so. I do want to take a moment to recognize our amazing accomplishment for Walk So Kids Can Talk. It was an incredibly successful campaign this year. Between the US and Canada, over 500 colleagues from PeCu participating, raising over $107,000 for Kids Help Phone and for the National Alliance on Mental Illness. It was the first time we had a US partner, and I want to thank everybody in both Canada and the US who contributed. I especially want to point out our 3 walk champions who were incredible in making sure we stayed engaged and had all of the information we needed to actively participate in this milestone event. So thank you to Jillian Amber, Lauren Parks, and Shelley Dingra for everything you did to support our teams. And it's hard to believe that the AWC season is already coming to a close. Thank you so much to everybody who participated. Our team had well over an 80% participation rate, so we exceeded our goals. We will be sharing the results in the coming months. It is such an important milestone for all of us at BMO, and I want to say thank you for providing your perspectives. We take them very seriously and we'll use them as a guidepost for improvements that we can make for our team as we move forward in ensuring that we have a winning culture. We also recently had an opportunity to recognize our team with our quarterly Spotlight Awards. Please join me in taking a moment to recognize these incredible team members who have gone above and beyond in the quarter in making sure we're living our winning culture, living our purpose, and delivering the results and the performance we need to be successful in our A25 goals. Congratulations to everyone who was our quarterly Spotlight winner. I would really like to do a shout out to all the incredible teamwork that's gone over the last few months with a few specific examples of how the Talent Reskilling and Acceleration team has been contributing to our A25 goals. Firstly, I want to recognize the team on the successful move of BMO Academy to BMO Place. What an incredible facility, and I hope many of you have an opportunity to visit over the coming weeks and months to experience this state-of-the-art, world-class learning and development and gathering place for all of our BMO employees. So big shout out to the team. In addition, I also want to recognize the number of shout outs our team received in Daryl's quarterly message. If you had a chance to read it, I hope that you got as excited as I did to see several pieces of work that our team has directly contributed to called out in that message. That includes our ELCT training, which is so important, the Empathy and Respect at Work development program that we have just put online, and also the success of Career Fest this year, where we saw over 2,100 employees participate and 17 leaders share their stories as part of that important monumental program that we brought over from Bank of the West. So congratulations to all of you. To get that much recognition in a quarterly newsletter was really remarkable to see. It's because of all of the work that you're doing, so thank you. A couple of logistical things I want to remind everybody of this month. We're kicking off the Count Me In campaign. As you know, we want as many employees as feel comfortable to count themselves in. We want all employees to feel valued, respected, and heard. The Count Me In campaign is voluntary, but it is important in contributing to our culture of zero barriers to inclusion. We're going to invite everybody to participate. The campaign just kicked off and runs through June 18th in both Canada and the US. And of course, I must do a reminder to complete your ethics, legal, and compliance training. As you know, we have a series of deadlines coming up very quickly. Please set aside the time in your calendar. As you know, you don't want to get a nasty gram coming from me directly in the days before the deadline. Please try to complete it early if you can find the time. It is such a huge and important part of who we are. It's part of our risk culture. It's part of us making sure that we're contributing to our A25 goals by actively managing our own risk appetites, and how we contribute to the company. So thank you in advance. I really appreciate you doing it and doing it early so that we don't have to send out as many reminders in those final days. And finally, our move to BMO Place is happening. For those of you who are located in our Toronto office or happen to be visiting Toronto, we now have a large neighborhood available for our use in BMO Place on the 6th and 7th floors. Our neighborhood in particular is on the 6th floor. It has 64 workstations, 32 which are bookable, the others which are touchdown spaces. If you haven't had a chance to visit yet, I highly encourage you to do so, and visit the new 7th floor where there is community space, a new barista bar called Sips on 7. You can get a gourmet coffee, have an opportunity to gather, reconnect when you're back in the office, leveraging these resources that are available to you. I highly encourage you to do it. And so welcome to BMO Place, everybody. And finally, I want to recognize some of the important things upcoming in June. Of course, June is Pride Month. We've talked often about what Pride Month really means, so I won't do it again this year. But if you have an opportunity to celebrate and support your colleagues, please do so. Juneteenth takes place on Wednesday, June 19th, 16th, and finally National Indigenous Peoples Day on Friday, June 21st. Please take a moment to recognize these important occasions. And with that, this is the kickoff to summer. I hope everybody enjoys their June, and we'll see you back here in July.